I'm still celebrating. Don't mind my voice. You stay up all night, and then you can't sleep afterwards because excitement. Least when it is least expected, that is when the super eagles say, "Fly with the eagles." You go fly with the eagles. We are flying here in the studio. Are you joining us to do it right? We're doing it. We're flying with the eagles. Nigeria won. Bosnia and Herzegovina. There are two countries. Bosnia and Herzegovina 0. We beat them. Sometimes we're excited. I'm truly excited, and everybody in the studio is excited, and expect all Nigerians are excited because it is celebration Sunday. We have 4 points, and 2 positive scenarios will take us to the second round. Get any manner of result, positive results with Argentina, either beat them or draw. Or we all become Bosnians. Do not lose to Iran. Once they failed to lose to Iran, Iran did not beat, they couldn't beat Bosnia, then Nigeria is there in the second round. We are almost there, but I know we should be there. Who's talking tennis? Oh, Wimbledon. Sorry, I know. But pardon me. We won't even talk Formula 1 today. Even if Lewis Hamilton, he finished 9th, he's there on the grid. We'll come back to Formula 1 and Wimbledon. But today, it is celebration Sunday for the Super Eagles. You will join us when that time reaches, and let us hear you, how optimistic you were. Were you afraid before the match?
I've been laughing my socks. Sorry, excuse me. I've been laughing my socks off ever since you started the introduction. But I'm sure you're excited. I was nervous before the game, but I knew that the Super Eagles would do something positive going into this game. Well, congratulations to you. You were one of the people that predicted a victory for the Super Eagles. I joined you in that, and I'm sure a lot of Nigerians are pleasantly surprised that we got maximum points against Bosnia. But the focus, the attention will shift to the Argentina's game, Argentina, and we need to beat them. We need to defeat them. We are very comfortable with them. They keep nicking maximum points against us, but I think this time it will be different. We have to wait till Wednesday and see what will happen in that particular game. Then we can dance when we qualify for the next round.
I'm already dancing now because I know the dancing will continue. But then, like Tayo just said, did I mention my name? My name is Ken Ochonogo. I would have forgotten doing that. But then I'm taking my leave because Tayo and his crew will take you around the World Cup, all the groups. But when I come back again, it's just about Super Eagles. And be ready with your phone because you'll be part of this. Channel Sport on Sunday. Go nowhere.
I was scared actually engaging the supporters fan before they left for Brazil. I'm sure he's excited. We all are excited. I'd like to welcome you to Channel Sports on Sunday. This is a segment that will get to take you through the World Cup and tell you what the situation is in the current ongoing World Cup. It's been so many goals. It's been goals galore. About 79 goals scored so far. Fantastic, phenomenal. We've not seen this in recent times. So many goals scored in recent times at this stage of the World Cup. My name is Eitai Balogun Jr. I'd like to welcome you to the football segment of Channel Sports on Sunday. I'm not going to do this alone. I have Larry Pinel and Akintunde Bada. It's good to see you guys. Arguably, you guys are not in terms of good looks, the finest analyst in the country as it stands right now. But the World Cup is ongoing. I mean, before we even talk as regards the groups, I like your opinion. What you think? I'll start with you, Larry Pinel, as regards this World Cup, the quality, the predictions have gone wrong with so many analysts and people that have gone to bed. Tell me your overview about the World Cup so far.
It's a pleasure to be here as usual. The World Cup has exceeded my expectation in the sense that so many goals have actually been scored. A lot of the strikers have actually come to the party, particularly the midfielders and strikers as well. You would expect that as the World Cup goes on, it will become tougher. A lot of, by the time the men are separated from the boys, so to speak, as I said like 2 or 3 weeks ago, European teams don't usually do well when they go to South America.
Yeah, that's right.
And now we've seen 2 former world champions talking about Spain and England already out. Italy hanging on by a thread. So you would expect that the South Americans will continue to blossom. Chile, Argentina, Brazil, and the like. As it
Ecuador,
good
Mix,
goals,
Costa Rica.
good goals, exactly. Ecuador, Chile, Colombia, all of the South Americans, even the Central American teams like Honduras, you know, they seem to be, they seem not to be, they seem not to lie low for teams to roll over them.
Yeah.
So as it is.
Yeah, impressed. Okay, now, for you, Bada.
A most enjoyable weekend and 3 days now, I think. World Cup started 2 Thursdays ago. Yeah, so, and it's been nothing but pure joy.
Yeah.
I mean, to be a football fan right now is a very, very exciting experience. Because like Larry says, the World Cup hasn't been short of goals in abundance and quality goals at that. The goals have been raining in, but they've also been top class goals. And it must be said, Costa Rica has got to be the story of the competition thus far, beating South American champions and following it up with that famous victory over 2006 world champions Italy. So I think that it's a World Cup that has delivered on all fronts. There has been controversies in no small measure as well. There have been, sheer drama, everything you would expect to see in a competition of this magnitude. And I'd say that yesterday was like an icing on the cake. First for Nigeria getting back to winning ways after 16 years of not finding a win at the biggest stage of world football. So, I mean, like I said, it's a fantastic experience being a football fan right now. Okay,
all right. Now I'll go straight to do the World Cup analysis. We're going to start with Group A. I'll do a recap of what has happened in Group A and how, as it stands. Brazil actually play in that group. They have Mexico, Croatia, Cameroon, Mexico, if you want to call them that too as well. They all play in Group A. Now they play 2 games, and we expect by Monday, Tuesday, we'll see the final games of that group are being played. In Group A, we have Brazil. They have won 1 after playing 2 games. They've drawn 1. They've lost 0. Goal difference of 2 and points of 4. Mexico in second place. They have 4 points as well. Croatia third with 3 points. And Cameroon, well, they are out of the World Cup, but they get to play Brazil in the final games. The next game in that Group A will be between Mexico and Croatia. Now, I'm going to allow you to talk a little bit about Group A, Larry.
Can we safely assume that Brazil has qualified because they will be playing Cameroon next? And don't forget that Cameroon don't have a particular Alex Song for that red card, that he picked up. Silly red card, I must confess. And then the Cameroonian team,
you think Cameroon cannot pick points against?
I don't think so. They are even in disarray. I mean, they're fighting amongst themselves. You don't expect that they will get any points, of Brazil. So as expected, I think Brazil will get 7 points. And then it will be left to what Mexico and Croatia can actually do. Whoever wins that game will be the second in that group. I'll tip Mexico based on what the goalkeeper Ochoa did against Brazil. Don't forget that Mexico as well is the only team in this tournament, apart from Nigeria, not to have conceded any goal whatsoever.
Talking about Vicente Yama. All right, we'll go straight to Group B, where we have the Netherlands, Holland, Chile, Australia, and Spain. This group had the world champions, defending champions. I mean, they went into this tournament, they came into this tournament, everybody predicted that they had the opportunity of doing the back-to-back, for the first time. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, the other teams in the group hadn't read the script, and Spain, unfortunately for most football neutrals, purists rather, are homebound after their last game, which is an inconsequential game. It doesn't matter if they win by a billion goes to 0. They are going home. I feel that the Netherlands are safely through to the next round, and Chile will follow them. Because it really doesn't matter. What happens.
Would you have imagined Spain not getting a point?
It's not imaginable. A point. They will get a point, or they will get points in their final game. But it will count for nothing because the 2 key games they lost, they were beaten black and blue by the Netherlands and lost to Chile. So that obviously has settled the group. Those 2 are on 6 points. I feel that the Netherlands will get a draw at worst against Chile to ensure they stay top of that group. Chile will follow through. and Spain will probably make do with a very, very huge victory over Australia in the final inconsequential game.
All right. Netherlands quality, I think, they're fantastic. All right, talking about Group C, next in that group, next group we'll be looking at, that will be Colombia, Cote d'Ivoire, Japan, and Greece. That group, talking about Group C, was a group a lot of people, well, we had Ivorians in that particular group, and we fancied their chances of qualifying for that group, considering the level of opposition. But Colombia came and surprised everybody.